But like,
right, they all want to come and go so they can go and get changed. So you
Okay,
go and be somewhere else.
are they going swimming?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, that's okay. Well, I just wanted to get a bit of a shot of everyone. So, Faith's been to the house. Yeah, the house is all. She said there was a bit of a stain or something that's on the sofa cover.
There's a bit of a stain on the sofa, is there? No, don't worry. I'm sure it'll wash out, whatever it is.
Mm.
You got a swimsuit? Yeah. I actually brought one.
Fucking dare! Don't! You'll never get another penny out of me again.
Unless I'm going to land on you.
No! Just stop being such... Oh, I've just had deja vu. Don't be a twat.
I'm not going to...
Don't. Ah!
You interrupt my piece.
If you'd missed...
You interrupt my piece.
I wouldn't have missed. That's why I jumped.
I'm literally just trying to float.
Showed you yesterday? Yes. Come on, let's see how you do it. Me first.
You can do it.
What was that? A bail. That was not a bail, that didn't even flip. That was actually worse than it.
Did you record that?
Yeah,
Can I have that?
yeah.
I want that too.
I might have missed the actual belly flop though.
Oh,
I was in shock.
I want to see it.
Arms above your head, and as you jump, slow your arms forward.
Do it again, dude. I missed it.
You missed it. Before you do it, we just run you through it so you don't do that again. Okay?
It's fine if he does it again.
Run up, land 2 feet, arms above your head. As you jump, throw your arms forward. Once your arms are about here, grab your knees. When you feel like you've rotated enough,
Show him again, Ben.
open up. Just
Oh. No pressure.
if you want to end up with both feet in the same spot, do a little jump.
I don't feel like I'm getting enough distance away from it.
Then go faster.
To sight myself.
Yeah, run down that. Do it there. You really feel like you're not getting that distance.
Come on, the water's lovely, man. Don't be afraid of it.
I need more height. I don't feel confident.
You gotta do it from there, dude. Believe me, you're fine. Just send it.
Just do it.
Bunda.
Fuck off.
Bunda.
Just not under alone, man.
That's it. You had that.
You did it.
Ball.
You did it.
He landed on his ass.
My left testy.
Come on. Oh my god.
Stop challenging.
I'm not challenging him. I'm trying to teach him how to do a front flip.
I feel like hitting
They're not really allowed to swim in the marina. Next thing you know, they'll be fucking complaints.
When they do, tell them.
All I heard from in there was,
Oh, my
Basic.
testicles.
He did the flip though. He did the flip all right.
oh, my left testicles.
It's a bit nippy, aren't you guys cold in this?
No, it's lovely.
It's warm on the surface, but
Yeah, as soon as your legs go like here, that's when it gets cold.
we should have got some Milos and stuff.
Yes.
You alright, Ollie?
Yeah, I smashed my left testicle off the way down.
That's what I did when I started learning how to do a gainer.
Well, Double Team should be taking advice from Ben.
This is why I did it before and
Right? You don't take any advice from Ben. What the hell am I going to say to your father?
I've got the best advice.
Certain people would have a field day, wouldn't they? Not saying.
So you going swimming, kitty cat?
I don't want to lose that.
No, be fine then.
Don't do that, don't touch me.
Did you get me anything from McDonald's?
I got you wedges yesterday and then I ended up finding out that you took my burger as well.
Well, I just ate what you gave me.
Yeah, because I wasn't, well, I didn't realise my burger
You
was
said
in
you were
there.
full.
No, I said I wasn't hungry. I didn't eat that day. Today I went and got nuggies. Just
So you didn't get me anything? Okay.
Not this time, no.
I'm not hungry. I'm going to go to the restaurant later, I think. Get some swordfish or something. Go on then, jump in the water. You're brave enough to dive in?
No, fuck no. I don't dive, that hurts. I'm not stupid like that.
Okay.
You said you were jumping in. I thought you were coming down. I am. I like the view.
I want to do angel front here.
I'm staying out the sun.
But you need the height for it. You can't do it off a pontoon because you need to hold it. The longer you hold it, the cooler it looks.
Was it a stinger?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Give it a rest, Ben.
Let me see your bag.
That is going to sting me.
Yeah, it does.
Why don't you just swim normally like normal people?
That looks red.
Why don't you put the mask on and see if you can find anything on the bottom?
No, don't
you film that,
encourage them,
dude?
Graham.
Through the dirty windows, yeah.
See the fucking backflip?
No, I missed it. I should have been outside. Did you do it again?
No! Fuck off, that hurt.
I told you those decks are slippery now. Take your rubber off. There, yeah, that's going to sting.
That's alright now.
Don't, Ben, don't.
She's got a ciggy. Don't get a fag wet.
I'm not going to throw you in.
It's actually surprisingly
Oh, his back looks terrible.
Ben, your back looks terrible, mate.
No, Ben. Enough. Every summer we have these arguments.
Yeah, because it's fun. Sorry that you're a buzzkill.
Yeah.
Do it, do it.
I'm excited.
Do it!
Do it.
Jump! 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 Jump!
Yeah, try not to break, Marina.
Just dust in the water. What colour is that?
Just dirt, like sand. Yeah! You scared of me? You scared of me, bitch?
How is it?
Look at that, the 6 foot tall guy
Is it?
scared of me.
You're being really well self-controlled.
Yeah, she's in. Go around the front of the boat, she's there. She'll probably be here by the time you get in. There you go.
Oh, the fuck, you got fast.
You're supervising all the children, Fiona.
Well, I find it very stressful, actually. Every summer we have this.
Yeah!
I don't think it will be as impressive with the smaller one.
Oh, it will.
That was awesome.
In fact, this one's more floaty.
Come on, get it between your legs and don't let it hit Alice in the face on the way up. Where are the girls?
They're behind the pontoon. Okay, ready? And 3, 2, 1, blast off! It's really hard to send it in the right direction. Oh God.
I'll have to get some more lime drinks.
Boo. Oh, you're brushing the cat. You
I
spoiled
am,
that
yeah.
cat.
She has a little brush every day because it's hot. Good girl. There we go, around the ears. That's what drives you crazy, isn't it? It's her mane, really.
So Ben's gone to get his hair cut,
Yeah.
and the rest of the kids are on the boat.
I've managed to persuade them to go and sit on the bow. They're actually starting to drive me mad. I think I've gotten used to it just being you, me and the cat on the boat.
Yeah.
And then they all appear all at once. And at least half of them are going to be here for the next 10 days for the fair, aren't they?
Yeah, but they've got their own hotel. They won't be
I know,
coming here,
we've got a swimming pool and everything. Why do they have to come here and do this? Why can't they go to the swimming pool?
Well, I think the sea's more healthy than the swimming pool. All that chlorine.
Don't care,
and
it's only
germs.
across the road and they're...
I know.
Oh, boo, you've got a lot of stuff coming out today. Don't get a copyright strike.
I'm looking forward to the bar tonight. Am I going to get some swordfish?
Yeah.
Do you reckon, Boo? Do you want to go swimming?
No. She does not like swimming. She'd rather hang out with other cats, wouldn't you? Okay, let's do under your chin again. Good girl. Good girl.
Well, it's 32 degrees on the thermometer outside at the moment. All the kids are sitting on the front deck there. Ben's gone off for his haircut. And I've been looking on the internet. I've been looking up these power pack things, you know, these EcoFlow Anchor. There's quite a few different makes of these solar battery that can power your home if you're living off the grid, you know, if you live in a motorhome or a boat like this. And at the moment we plug into the mains on the pontoon. Obviously it's metered. We've got to pay the Marina for the electricity that we use. It's not actually that expensive. We probably pay, I don't know, we'd have to ask Fiona, 100 quid a pop, something like that, 100 euros. But I've been looking at these battery pack things and I'm wondering if the battery pack would recharge itself with the solar panels, so you could unplug from the mains, plug it into the battery pack, and you could be self-sufficient in like a semi off-grid situation like we're on the boat. Obviously if it does completely run down, we'd have to plug back into the mains for a little while it charges back up. But I'm toying with the idea. I think it's a good idea in theory, and I've been looking at the different reviews, and the Anchor seems to be the best one at the moment. Although EcoFlow's, you know, people have said good things and bad things about the EcoFlow. But it depends what your demand is, what you let it. You see these boffins going over so many amp hours at so many watts, and doing formula on the blackboard. I think, oh, you just lost me there. Stop it. Does it work? Does it plug in? Will it work? You know, what do you need to run? I need to run this. I need to run that. And the most demanding thing on our boat, I think, is the fridge. We don't even have a freezer. We've got a fridge with an ice box. That's on all the time. Obviously it's on a thermostat. We've got a kettle which uses a lot, and we've got a water heater, which again, it's the summer, so we're not even using that. But we've got lots of sun, so the thing should be fully charged, shouldn't it, most of the time, because we're only using the internet. We've got self-sufficient internet. We're not reliant on any utilities for that. I mean, we've got Starlink, and that goes up to the satellites on Elon Musk's system, so we could be anywhere really, in the campo, in the countryside, in a river, whatever, on a pond, and that would work. So we just need power, really. I mean, obviously when you're living off the grid, water is essential. And they have companies now that just drill a borehole for you in a convenient spot, go right down into the water table. Then they drop like a hippo pump, electric pump, so you just hit the button and it just sucks the water up a pipe into like a storage container or whatever, but it's a bit brown, mud, cloudiness in the water, which is something we're not used to, but that clears with time apparently, so you need water filters and stuff like that. But just talking about electricity, it'd be interesting to do a grid experiment to see if we could live off the grid here in the marina by plugging into the power pack, having a couple of solar panels on the roof. And because a lot of the time we're not using power, we're using the internet. Maybe, well, obviously the fan in the summer, that'll use a bit, so that'll be draining the thing, but it's obviously putting power back in, maybe not as much as you're taking out, but hopefully it's slowing the consumption down. And it'd be interesting to see if, with the minimal power use that we use, if it would sustain it. You know, it's got like a 10-year guarantee, so would it sustain free electricity for 10 years compared to the price of it, which is about €2,000, and depending on what solar panel setup you have. It's something I've been toying with, but you know, if you're paying €100 a quarter, that's 400 a month. I mean 400 a year. How many years would it take you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 years. So you'd get 4 years for free, wouldn't you, if it would work, if it would keep up, if it works. I like the idea of free electricity from the sun. Sounds good to me.
Give one of them.
Lady Thief's going back to the UK.
Oh, you're hot.
You're sticky.
I know. I might go swimming now. This is more my time.
Be the last time we see you, right?
Yes, probably.
Firm handshake.
Yeah, nice to
It was
meet you
lovely
anyway.
to meet you, Ollie.
nice to meet you.
And
Yeah.
great to see you again,
Me
Tia.
too.
I'll probably see you again before you go, Tia.
Probably.
Jolly good.
Maybe.
And see you later, darling.
Just call her and if you want to come down.
Come again anytime.
I know.
Does anybody want any of these vapes and stuff?
Pretty sure they're bent. This is
Oh, are they?
Alice's.
Oh, right, okay. Where are they?
Downstairs, maybe.
What time's your flight, Faith?
Oh, there you are. 9 o'clock.
Okay, 9 o'clock. I'll watch your flight
Yeah,
take
we'll
off.
watch
Don't
the
forget to
flight.
wave.
You. And
See you later. Bye-bye.
You're not taking the car, are you? Okay, thank you.
Have you given your mum the key back? Okay, cool.
Not really. It's good for you to walk. It's all flat. Look, I grew up in a hilly town called Lewis. Fucking hell, they're only walking to the hotel across there.
Where's the hotel?
It's
She wants the
literally
hotel.
just there.
That hotel there, you mean?
Yeah.
Can't you give him a lift in the car?
No, I bloody can't. Unbelievable.
It's great to see her again, though.
Yeah.
Love
Well,
her
she
to
pops
bits.
back, you know, every once in a while for weekends. That's nice. Leaves her crap everywhere. Still got the other one on the other side of the boat. Hello, cat.
Long and eventful day, Fiona.
Was it eventful?
There's a lot of stress.
Oh, the kids with the water, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some running shoes. I feel the urge to go running in the mornings now.
I don't.
No, I know. Of course not. I don't know why. It's this marina. I love this marina so much. It's beautiful marina.
Well, we're off to the bar
We are. I'm going to interview the kids for my video today.
for her channel.
I'm not going to say what I'm asking them, and I've not told them. And I just want honest opinions.
Okay. Has it got anything to do with the poison dwarf?
That's very naughty and rude. I can't imagine who you're talking about.
Well, it was something to do with Terry Wogan, wasn't it, in Dallas. He was referring to someone in Dallas as the poison dwarf, and I thought, well, if Terry Wogan can I can refer to someone else as the poison
I
dwarf.
wouldn't do it if I were you. You've been put in the naughty corner as it is.
I'm in the naughty corner. I am. My channel is demonetized.
Why are we walking so close to the boats? We're going to hit a railing
We're going
in
to
a minute.
go.
You do this all the time. Do you know, I used to work for a guy. He'd walk along the buildings and he'd even go in and around each lamppost, drain pipe and doorway. Like he had to, could not be more than 1 inch away from the wall of all the shop fronts. You'd do that.
Oh,
No, she's taking off.
That could be her plane.
No, it won't be, I don't. Unless it was delayed.
What time does she... What
90% walk into the
time
bench.
does she take off?
9 o'clock, allegedly.
What time is it now?
20 to 9.
Oh, it's a bit soon then, isn't it? It takes about an hour to turn around. Right, let's go to the bar and want a beer.
Oh, I finally managed to get all his forms in with the Navy. I think it's me that's applying to join the Royal Navy, not Ben.
May as well
And
be.
I've passed with flying colours so far.
If you left it up to Ben,
FMX 650, I'd trade my boat for one of them.
he'd still be in the builds, wouldn't
Oh, let's sit outside, shall we?
he? It's an old reservoir though. I'm sure there'll be somewhere. Benzie, get out my lens. It's all reservoir though. It's bound to be somewhere. Get out of my lens, you punk. Poke you in the eye.
I'm just ruining your shot for
No, allí no se puede comer. Solo se puede comer en la mesita, pero es que está todo reservado ahora mismo.
Solo una persona en 2 mesas, ok. Ahí.
¿Qué soy? ¿4?
4, sí.
Vale. Podemos separar la mesita y ponerla más para acá. Sí, claro. Claro.
Let's have a drink
Sí.
and then we see, because then maybe the one adults will move away from the
Okay.
6-seater
Okay.
tables
No problem.
with their bottle of water.
So what were you saying? Your helmet's made of what? Plastic?
HIRP.
Plastic.
High impact resistance polymer.
It's plastic and it's got polystyrene on the inside
It does have polystyrene. All helmets have polystyrene as one of their layers.
and plastic.
No,
You only need to pull up a chair, don't you?
do. You can get different types of helmets on the outside. The outer shell's actually the bit that's got to be the strongest. This one's made of polymer. You can get some made of fiberglass, some made of carbon fibre.
Everything okay, Alice? We're not going to talk about crash helmets, are we?
Carbon fibre helmets are the most expensive ones, and they're also the ones that get damaged the quickest, because when you have an impact with them, it spreads out and cracks it loads, but it absorbs the impact a great deal. So it's the safest and most expensive for the first crash. Then you've got to buy a new one for another 300 quid.
Bargain.
75 quid for plastic polymer.
Apparently swordfish is off. So I'm having Cordo lamb instead.
Are you having Cordero? Oh, there's no swordfish.
No swordfish.
Or they're reserving it because they've got the whole restaurant reserved, haven't they, for a big party.
So it would appear.
Tea, and he will get... Please, Graham, don't. I think I could class that as a copyright strike. Graham, please.
Well, young Lady Faith will be taking off any minute now. Her plane's due to go. Fly away.
And I know that my bot is kind of like gravel.
I guess we were very dead loud in Spanish and English, and
What's that?
all the single adults left all the massive tables and evacuated the restaurant, didn't they? I swear to God, when I'm on my own one day, when I'm old, I know it's going to happen. I will not sit at an 8-seat table and put my feet up.
I never do that. I always
Yeah, not only that, like when you're on holiday if you want to stop and sort of figure out where you are, do you step to the side or do you just abruptly stop?
I stepped to the side. I was taught when I was a child. Do you know, I got trodden on by a tourist. She was gigantic. She was walking backwards. She not only bumped into me, she put her foot out and booted my leg. And then she must have been, well, I don't know what nationality she was. I just thought, good grief. They block the entrance of both countries, don't they, on the border? It's
Taking
yet another...
selfies and things.
Yeah, well, they stop and go, oh,
Goodness sake.
Yeah, I know.
red phone box, I want to take a selfie.
Right.
And I just dead rudely the other day said, excuse me, this is the entrance to a country. Could you step aside, please?
What you got, Fiona?
Lamb, leg of lamb. What have you got, Alice?
Secreto? Cheesy chicken?
Tomato sauce. What is it?
It's just like a fatty cut of meat from the back.
It's lovely. I like it.
And I'm on the lamb as well.
They're coming here tonight to support us, and they sang Everybody, which is a hugely famous song. Everybody needs somebody.
They've got so many famous, like Aretha Franklin's in that one.
You don't know?
Cab Calloway.
Everybody
Ray Charles is in that.
needs somebody.
A bunch of super famous musicians.
It's awesome, Blues Brothers, Ben.
Ben's the blue brother. There's only him.
I'm not blue anymore, I'm neutral.
Oh. Okay, so what's the exciting revelation?
Well, we finished dinner, and much to our astonishment, our daughter turned up at the restaurant, and it is 10:10, and her flight took off at 9 o'clock. She missed the flight because apparently she cut it a little bit fine, and the Guardia Civil searched her thoroughly and gave her a hard time for about 20 minutes. And then when she got to the immigration with the policia, they gave her a hard time for about 30 minutes. And by the time she got to the airport, they said, you've missed your gate, you can't board. And she's got work tomorrow. So she's had to email her company and say, I'm stuck in Gibraltar because we don't have 24-hour flights. And she's going out on the midday flight tomorrow. And I shall personally march her there myself in plenty of time. So that's the drama. And when she turned up in the restaurant, I went, oh my God, what are you doing here? And she went, oh, that's it. Make a fucking scene. Make everybody in the restaurant looking at me. So I got it in the net. And she created actually more of a scene, I think. Don't you, personally?
Let's go home, darling.
And now, no, we can't because there's a fight over the motorbike now because technically it's her motorbike, but Ben and Alice want to go to a club in Estepona, so they want the motorbike, and she wants to play on the motorbike with Tia and Ollie, and there's just kick-offs left, right and centre with all the teenagers. Oh, and I think they're stealing our car.
It's Samantha's car.
I paid the insurance.
Yeah, and we paid for the car.
We've shit out here somewhere, Graham, haven't we? Oh no, she is. She's on a bike. Who's driving that car?
Is that your daughter, darling?
It is. Well, I made the suggestion. Why doesn't she drive the car to Estepona with Tia and Ollie in it, and Alice and Ben can be on a motorbike, and they can all go and have a lovely night out in Estepona at a nightclub, and then crash on the beach or something. But apparently, well, I want her back here tomorrow morning so I can march her to the bloody airport. But I thought that was a good idea. But they apparently no, they don't want to do that.
There's not a lot of... There you go.
So, darling, the last bit of video before the evening is over.
Before the catastrophe happens. I don't know, I dressed up, I put my high heels on and everything. And I did all my makeup. I did a little swipe of blush and I made my T-bone And oh God, one of my heels
Did you make your freckles pop?
No, one of my heels just went down the planks. Oh my God, I know this is going to end in disaster, isn't it? Motorbike lessons at night.